Top 5 today is in honor of Hamilton. Hamilton was out on Disney Plus for 4th of July weekend, which is so now they're gonna go back to doing their big Hollywood premiere. Was it just like a little taste?
Oh yeah, I guess so. I forgot that it was going to be in movies, in theaters.
I haven't heard anything about it, but I'm guessing.
So I got a chance to watch it. So we're gonna do top 5, each top 5 songs from the show. I thought it was good. I liked it. It's long, and I don't know why I didn't expect it to be long. It's a fucking Broadway show. Like it's not a movie. It's
like
just
240. It's not crazy long,
right.
but 240. I mean, but
there's an intermission in Broadway, and there's like you're going to a night experience, not just watching a movie. So it took me like 3 settings to watch it. It's like I had to deal with the kids, I had to go out, and I got through it in 3. I like it. I thought it was great. I definitely think that the it's weird to be like. I think it lived up to the hype in its quality, but I can't help but feel that like some of the hype is the fact that it's like the hip hop community and like it's something that Broadway's not used to at all. And I feel like it felt like to me the whole thing.
But also there's rap on Broadway.
But it's never, So I mean, this is the best of that, and that's why it rose to this level. But the whole thing to me felt like when you see a video on like social media or something of like, this is the cool teacher who taught us a lesson through rap.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and everyone's like, wow, this is so amazing because it's like we've never seen it before. And I'm like, is it? Does the Broadway crew? The people who love Broadway, are they really that impressed with? Is the singing that much better and all that, or is it that it's like? The urban crowd and the hip hop crowd. And
see, I actually really expected most of the takes to be like, that's what you guys fucking liked. Mm-hmm. That's what the big deal is about the whole time. Yeah. And I think that's been very little of the case,
I haven't seen
if
much
at all.
I know Roan hates it.
I know Roan hates it.
Roan refuses to watch it because he believes that it's all pandering. But I don't think you have to watch it first. If it was dog shit, I would be like, I'm on board 100% with you.
Right.
That's like, why is this getting all the love? I'm on board with him like 50% in the sense that I can see this like a stuffy, affluent white crowd being like, look at the hip hop. You know what I mean? Right. This is amazing. We almost have to say this is amazing because it's so different. But I think, like you said, there's been other like hip hoperas as they call them, and this one rose to like unbelievable prominence because it is that good. I think seeing it live, like I needed the subtitles. I needed like they're rapid fire rapping. Like I needed to read every word to really follow the story.
I was completely overwhelmed for the first 20 minutes of it when I saw it live.
Yeah.
So I was just like
unless
sweating.
you like know the story and you're like, I know everything. I didn't know like anything about Alexander Hamilton, so I'm like trying to learn. It's a hard watch. Like you can't be on your phone at all. Like I said, I needed to read every lyric to like if I missed something, I had to rewind it. Otherwise, you like lose the whole. There's no wasted scenes. Really.
No.
It's like it's all telling the story, and there's really no breaks at all. So like.
I was
you
actually
gotta pay attention.
I don't know if I hadn't felt that way that I felt in the first 20 minutes of Hamilton. Is the only time I can remember feeling that way at all was actually this past weekend. I was looking at houses and I went in to like buy a house, and the lady was like, in the first 20 minutes, just started rattling off things.
Like, I don't know these
and
words
I was
at all.
I am so in over my head.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right.
I'll do something else.
I got to learn a lot more before I even try to do this.
That's like I wanted to go to the bathroom and just read the Wikipedia.
Right.
Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, it's got to be something that's like, if you read up on it and watch it again, you probably have so much more of an appreciation for it. Whoa. But
also like I prefer to when I see Broadway shows, I like to see it live first, which is crazy because a lot of people will listen to a lot of the albums are already out.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will listen to the album before they go and like
I think I'd be with you on that one.
I kind of want to see it all live first, and then I'll go back.
Then
and
it shapes which song you like and all that. Because it's
right.
like, what if you like the song, but then that part of the show you don't like, and then it's all fucked up. I'd be down. It's hard though to be like, I'll see this twice because it's like not many people get to see it once at all.
That's what I think. Lin-Manuel Miranda said that more people saw it this weekend than have seen the last 5 years combined.
Undoubtedly,
which is like obvious because like I hadn't thought about it that way. Like they get like 300 people a night
in New York City. Like you have to be here. You have to. I mean, I'm sure it's still a fuck ton of tickets, but I was thinking about like if you get a chance to interview him now, I feel like he's almost got to like start over. Like until like he's got to answer the same questions he's answered probably a million times.
You know what my question to him would be? Why do you get all the credit?
Well, you mean he did everything.
Him and the guy, I thought they co-wrote it. I'm 99% sure I read that they co-wrote almost all of it. The guy he's the guy who's Hamilton now. The guy he got to be Hamilton second. And that's when he got introduced on like the Late Show or whatever. And Colbert was like, he co-wrote the whole show, and now he gets to be Hamilton. I'm like, why the hell did he have to wait this long?
I think didn't he write like? I think that maybe they wrote the story together, but like he wrote the music, he wrote the lyrics, he wrote the score, he wrote like the whole fucking thing, right?
I think so. I think like because he does have that like that viral famous like Facebook post of him like being like, I'm starting writing this thing called Hamilton or whatever.
So it had to be him on like some level. He brought some people in.
Let's see what he said.
But
it is pretty.
You know what I'm impressed with? That they haven't been canceled.
Why?
I'm surprised there hasn't been the whole like, why are we glorifying these men who were like slave owners and shit? And I think the answer is because it's fucking fire. I think that if you put out like a good enough product, people are like, well, you know, we don't have to be upset about absolutely everything. I think we can just talk about how fucking good this was. But I definitely really like, you know, I
mean, you were definitely one I was worried about.
Everybody always is. Everybody, and I'm usually I tend to, when the bar is set so high, I set my own standards high, and then a lot of times I don't think it lives up to the hype. And this one, I think it did, but I can't say, like, I don't know enough about I don't have much to compare this to. I've seen a couple shows. I've never really seen any of the other ones that have really broken through like this. So, like, I'm interested in American history. I thought they did a cool job of telling it, like, quickly and I like rap. And a lot of it you have to know, like, some of, like, the way, like, some of the wordplay is, like, oh, that's from a rap song. You know what I mean? Like, and if you know the rap songs, it feels like, oh, he's
like the 10 Crack Commandments.
Right.
Sick.
The 10 Duel Commandments. And like, even just one-liners here and there, I'm like, oh, Nas had a rhyme like that. And, you know, things that I do pick up on.
I don't think I picked up on those things.
No, probably not, but you don't need to, but it just added like a little more to it for me. So I'm definitely in on it, while also thinking that part of Rowan's idea is probably correct in that, like, I don't think it can be quite this level if it was like white. If you told like the same, I mean, I guess it's hard because like part of it is like the music is the music, but if you told this as a traditional Broadway show that's just more like sing-songy, I don't know if it gets the same
definitely
recognition,
not.
but that makes it a different show.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm saying though, so the difference in the hip hop version of it and the regular show tune version of it, I don't think equates for the difference in recognition. I think that part of the recognition is going to be a pandering crowd.
I don't think anyone's pandering. I think it's just like, this is good. I don't think anyone goes see Hamilton is like, and
I bet you there are people who are afraid to like say they don't like Hamilton.
Maybe, but I mean, also like people do. Like, it's not like you're not in trouble if you don't like the show.
Yeah, I just haven't. I mean, I haven't seen. Rowan's the only guy I've ever seen say it.
But he's never even seen it.
Yeah, I know, which is crazy. He's got to give it a shot. He was also he doesn't like that people are like, you'd like it because you rap, and he's just like, don't tell me what I would like. He's being like me,
right? No, and I get it. It all makes sense to me. But like I don't, pandering I don't think is the word to use. I think people are experiencing something new. Yeah. So that might be like I don't think it's pandering.
Well, okay, so
like,
that's my point.
It's almost like when you go see Stomp and it's like, well, if you just did this with regular drums, would it be as good? Like, no, it wouldn't. It's just because this is new. I don't.
But is it like a Ronda Rousey effect? Like, if we see like a lot more rap in Broadway, will we look back and be like, all right, Hamilton was good, but we never had anything to compare it to.
Yeah, probably.
I mean? So I think it's like it's a trailblazer in that sense, and I think it benefits from it a little bit. But I definitely enjoyed it, and would recommend for sure. Like, Lin-Manuel, you can rest easy. You've got my seal of approval. Top 10 songs. I'm gonna go first.
Top 5 songs.
Top 5 songs. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like cliche here, and I'm just gonna pick my shot because I also like at the end of the show there's a the Roots have like just a regular version of that where Black Thought raps, and it's the same. It's like the same beat and the same like chorus and everything, and it's just like a rap song. Kind of. I think there's an album that's sort of like the Greatest Showman reimagined, where it's like regular musical acts sing the songs. I think that's what this was.
Okay.
I think the Roots had something to do with the production of it, though, right?
Oh,
was Questlove involved? Yeah. So I like both versions of like his version in the show, and then Black Thought and the Roots version. So that's like a 2-for-1 for me. So I know it's kind of like the cliche one, the song that's like throughout
the Hamilton mixtape, which I do not think is as good as Hamilton itself, and
that's all like real like rappers. And
I think that's how it started too. That was like how it originally was presented, and then they turned it into Hamilton.
Okay, I gotta go listen to that whole thing because I didn't know about that until the credits are rolling and I heard Black Thought. So my shot number 1.
All right, I'm trying to decide here. I like the Schuyler Sisters a lot.
Oh no!
I think I'm gonna go Helpless.
Fuck!
Yeah.
That was like my only other one that I really knew. Fuck! That song's dope.
This sounds so good.
It's so good. It's like it's fucking real and raw.
I think it's Ja Rule and Ashanti who do the on the mixtape version of it.
Yeah. Oh,
I know Ja Rule does one of the
Dude.
Schuyler Sister songs. I forget which one it is.
That is awesome. Shit. That was gonna be my pick. That's got a great like melody to it.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's like the Broadway version of Mesmerized when they.
But it's not. It's nowhere. I'm sorry, I have a mouthful of food right now.
Near as good.
It's nowhere near as good.
Yo, the Schuyler Sisters. What a fucked up little like situation that was, huh? Jesus Christ on the cross. Have you read the theory that he was actually in love with John Lawrence?
Oh yeah.
Or Lorenz? Is it Lawrence? I'm not sure.
Yeah, my sister used to talk about that all the time.
Yeah, I read a Twitter thread after and like
That Hamilton was gay?
yeah, and he was in love with John, and that he like his son.
Who's John in the play?
John Lawrence
Is-
in the second
Oh,
half.
I'm
It's
John
his son.
Lawrence in the place to be.
Yeah,
Two plays the same
he's-
as, but I'm working on 3.
He's he then comes back as his son. It's the same actor.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You know how
Right.
they reuse people.
Yeah.
So it's him, which I liked both of the, like I like that actor a lot. So or singer or whatever the fuck you call it.
Anthony Ramos, right?
Yeah, and but they said that Hamilton's sons cut words out of his letters to him that were like, so like they were like the sentence was like sexual, and then like a word was cut out,
Really?
and it was like it was all I can't remember off the top of my head because it's all like old Englishy, so it's like not easy to remember, but a lot of like innuendo and a lot of like come see me, I'll come see you, like. So, and then I'm like, well, then what the fuck why was he banging that chick? And why was he mad upset about the wife? Like, you know, the whole, who knows? But, like the plot thickens. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm reading into it like after the fact, but there's a moment where I think him and Lawrence are like kind of embracing and like looking into each other's eyes. And I remember being like, that's a little weird, but it's Broadway, you know, it's everything's theatrical. And I was like, I wonder if they were like sneaking it in there because they definitely don't address that, but if they wanted to like throw it in there for the people. All right, my second pick then is the 10 Duel Commandments because of the 10 Crack Commandments. I think that was it is an accomplishment to take a song like the 10 Crack Commandments, which are the 10 rules to being a drug dealer, and he put it on Broadway. And people just like loved it. Yeah. I mean, that's not taking like hip hop. That's taking like raw fucking rap culture and bringing it to Broadway. And I gotta tell you, Alexander Hamilton, don't go to that guy for dual advice.
I mean,
I don't know, is it spoiler alert? I don't know, but like
I mean, it's just history. I don't feel bad about spoiling history.
Yeah, you're right.
So it is like, I mean, having your son die in that fashion is.
I mean, I could have the whole time I was
crazy.
watching, he's like, raise your gun to the sky, shoot it in the air. If the other dude is a man of honor, he'll do the same. Well, he's already engaging in a fucking gunfight with you. I don't know if he's a man of honor.
We're headed over in a boat to New Jersey to fucking duel.
I love those moments, by the way, where like, everything's legal in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, to tell your son, shoot to the sky, and then be like, whoops, my bad. And then when it comes time for you do it again. I guess, you know, it was more like I think he was doing it on purpose, but like, 0 for 2. 0 for 2 in the worst fucking way. You never even shot your shot, dude. It's like, remember when Buck Showalter got criticized for the Orioles lost in the play-in game and he never used Zach Britton out of the pen? He was like, you left your best arm in the pen.
Oh, yeah.
If you lose in a duel and you never even shot at the guy, you're a fucking asshole. Twice. Your family got ravaged by duels because of your advice. So 10 Duel Commandments, make an 11th one. Don't listen to anyone who says to shoot your gun to the sky.
All right, my number 2. We're on 2, right? I'm gonna go with where is it? You'll be back. Yeah, you'll be back right there. I love
Which one?
I love the King.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He
You know
is
who
awesome.
he is?
No.
It's Jonathan Goff, who is Mindhunter.
Oh shit!
He's the star of Mindhunter.
Yeah, he looks familiar now. That da 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 da. That's so great.
I had no voice, so I'm not even gonna try singing today. But
he's a great little like comedic relief though. Like when he's like, George Washington is just like giving up his power. I didn't know one could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was allowed to happen.
John Adams. Oh, he's fucking awesome. And like I didn't realize that until watching on Disney Plus. Like, or no, you know what? It was today. I was reading an article just about him, how much he spits. And
yeah, what's that about?
Everyone's just like, yeah, he's a wet actor.
Wow, that's just what he does.
Yeah.
I thought I was like, is that like a knock on the king that they do that on purpose?
I think it's part. Like, obviously, like when he's fucking holding Ford, he's not spitting as much. But like, you're on stage, like, you can see, like,
projecting.
He's so caked in makeup.
Yeah,
and he's like, got
you're
this
probably
messy
hot as
hair,
shit wearing
hot,
that
yeah.
under the lights and everything. Ugh.
But yeah, I didn't realize until I saw his name. Just like was like, we gotta talk about Jonathan Goff spitting. I was like, wait, that's the guy from my. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Unless that's like a thing of honor, they did him dirty. Like they could have done a different edit. There was there's one like camera shot where it's like his mouth like, overflowing. Like, geez, guys. Give me a song. I love Thomas Jefferson. I thought he was one of the best in the game. One of his songs.
What did I miss?
Oh, what?
Yeah. That's when he comes back.
Yeah.
Love that one. And the whole show, he's like high stepping. He's got like a very deliberate like dance to him, and I love like his swagger about like Paris and France and like I'm the fucking man and I'm back. What I Miss is awesome. Thomas Jefferson, I thought was like
he was great.
I thought he like stole the show as like a side character, you know.
All right, I'll go with my number 3 is One Last Time.
Mm-hmm.
One Last Time's a sick song, which is actually also like very cool in the like when he's like trying to explain to him how he's like, no, I'm quitting. We're done.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
out. We're gonna do this one more time.
Yeah.
and I'm out.
Yeah,
and he's like, well, is it before he's like laughing at him? He's like, oh, like there's no way he'll beat you in the election. He's like, no, I'm not
even running. I'm out.
Running.
Yeah.
That was it's like, who is it? I don't think it's Hamilton who's doing the singing. I think it's Lamar Odom Jr. No, he's not in that song. I don't think.
Christopher Jackson.
I honestly probably wouldn't know the names anyway, but like when he just does the. I'm not gonna sing it, but I'm gonna embarrass myself here.
Do it, John. Let it rip.
He just does the and one last time. I was like, oh god, he's got a beautiful fucking voice.
Yeah, I mean everybody on this like can sing and rap like a motherfucker. I'm gonna go. I don't know if I actually really like this song, but I thought it was like super important and like really told the story well to me. The Room Where It Happens.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Because it really, that one number when it's like focusing on Aaron Burr is like, you get where he's just like, I want to be at the big boy table. And like, I what happened? How'd this happen? He's like, the 3 guys walk into the room. They agree to write 25 like papers. They write 75 and Hamilton writes 50 of them. Like, how the fuck did this happen? And I think that, like, it's not a song I'll go back and listen to, but in the play itself, I remember being like, oh, I get it now. Aaron Burr's like jealous and doesn't know what to do.
And that's also what John Bolton named his new book. And Lin-Manuel Miranda is not happy about that.
Really?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
John, it was called The Room Where It Happened. Yeah, I think that's the name of the book. Okay. Guns and Ships, I think. That one where they're like fighting in Kips Bay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's the same guy that plays Jefferson, David Diggs. He comes out. Like,
He's
rapping with the French accent. It's fucking.
Yeah, wait, is he? Who's Lafayette? Is that?
Yes,
That's
same guy.
See, he was awesome as Lafayette too, with like the accent and like the like he was so important with like the French help and all that shit. Yeah, that was awesome. Guns and Ships. Oh yeah, now yes. That number is fucking dope. I should have picked that earlier.
They have one song where it's like when they have like the beat is like the explosion.
Yes.
Like,
very
that's
cool.
Fucking fire.
All right, last pick for me here. I'm actually, what I'm noticing now, looking at this, is I like the first half of the show.
Oh, way
much more than the second half of the show. Like the actual like fight for independence, I think was better.
I actually don't know if that's a common thing, but I'm 1,000% on you with that. First half, you could just take the first half.
I think I'm gonna go with Alexander Hamilton.
It's a good one.
I mean, it's.
See, fuck, dude. Now there's so many. There's still so many good ones.
You know what else I really like too? The Reynolds papers. Reynolds pamphlet.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, he's like, just fuck it. I'm doing it. I'm writing it. I can definitely identify. You know what? That's my choice. That's my choice. The Reynolds pamphlet's my choice. When they're like, he fucking wrote this? He did what? He admitted to this? He copped to that? And the guy's going through the highlights and like, he's like, I did this, but I'm not fucking doing anything illegal. Yeah, Reynolds pamphlet. 5th pick.
All right, final pick. Dude, okay, so I have for my final pick, I would like to take I think Blow Us All Away is so good.
Yeah.
That's the son, right? That's Ramos.
I think I mean that you got to have him in there somewhere, right? Like his like a solo bit from the son is like.
I love Dear Theodosia is so good. Aaron Burr, sir, is awesome.
Aaron Burr's such a little fucking weed.
Yeah. You punched the Bursar. And also Satisfied still on the table. I still have my Skylar Sisters up there.
I like the songs that get weaved throughout too, and Satisfied's one of them.
Yeah.
You see it pop up multiple times. That's how you know that they were like, this one's a heater. We got to bring it back, you know? Final
I'm gonna
choice.
go Blow Us All Away. Blow Us All Away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very like hip-hop-y and very like when that's where he's I don't know if it's part of the song or the dialogue right before it, but when he's like, afterwards I'll come back and we can all strip down to our socks. And the girl's like, oh shit. Little pimp. All right, so that's it. Lock it in. Top 5 Hamilton songs for each of us. Let us know what you think. And if you haven't seen it, I mean you're out of luck, right? There's no way to see it now until it comes back. But definitely cosign, go watch it. And let's get into our voicemails now. Brought to you by